What's up, everybody? Charlie here, and today we'll be talking about Power Rangers Dino Charge Episode 2, Past, Present, Infusion. That was the name of the episode. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing, I'm going to be talking about the episode. That's what I'm going to be doing. And talk about my thoughts, what happened, and everything like that. Then I'm going to talk about the my predictions for Episode 3, and what I think is going to happen in that episode. So, what happened in this episode was we got to see Riley for the first time. He was introduced, he was fencing, I think, or something like that. He's good at fencing. And, so we see Riley, and he's fencing, but then his brother's like, yo, help me on the ranch. And he's like, help you on the ranch? Yeah, feed pigs. He's like, whatever. So, and then his dog walks in the woods, and he's like, he finds Fury, and the Fury's gonna, like, attack the dog, like, no! And then Riley, like, saves the dog by, like, stopping Fury, and he's like, yo, all day, no play. So then he gets beaten up, and he finds the green Energem. He's like, yo, green. I don't understand that. What if it was pink? It was the pink Energem. It's in on the last episode. Be the pink. So he gets a Dino Saber after fighting the green Energem, and he fights Fury. He escapes and gets the dog and the Energem, and he runs away. He's like, I'm going to the museum to figure out what this is, stuff like that. And then the red and pink Ranger are like in their car, and they're like, we'll give you a ride. He's like, cool, let's go. They drive. Then there's a flipped over car, not their car. There's another car. Because they know how to drive. There's another car, it's flipped over, somebody's inside. He's like, no, save, this person's gonna blow up. And then they use their Energem power, and they get the car, and they save him. And then they go to the museum. They find a secret place, though, in the museum. I think it's the museum. They find a secret place trying to get to the museum. And there's other Energems there. Like, what other Energems? There's a blue one. And they see the Keeper, the dinosaur man, from the first episode. It tells them the story of the Energems. They're like, yo, we were chosen for the Energems. And then Miss Morgan, I think she was in the first episode real quick. But she's like a teacher kind of person that works at the museum. She's there. And she's with Coda and Chase, Blue and Black Ranger. They're like, yo, we're here. Then Miss Morgan's like, why do you have the pink Energem to the Pink Ranger? Why not? She should have said that. That would have been funny. Anyway, so and then they're like, they find the T-Rex Zord. Oh yeah, first you see the museum. I mean the secret place, and there's 5 Energems that are just not there, which I thought was pretty cool because you obviously know that that's the other 5 Rangers and stuff, because there's like a bunch of them in the Kyuger and going to be in Dino Charge. And they're like, look, Energems, you have to find them. They're like, okay. And then they're like walking away, and they find a T-Rex Zord. He's like, yo, that's the Red Ranger Zord. And it's like, you have to fight the monster. The Keeper person's like, okay, the ice monster's back, Ice Age. So then the Red Ranger goes, he morphs. I thought the morphing was pretty cool. It reminded me of Dino Thunder, another Dino themed one. But like how they like had white on them at first, and then like their costume goes on. I like that. So they transform. The Red Ranger is first. He transforms and it's like, yo, Dino Charge, power up. And he fights the person. Like, yo, check out my cool costume. And then the other Rangers come, and then they're trying to morph. I found it funny that the Pink Ranger didn't know how to do the stupid the battery thing. And then Coda's like, you have to press the button. She's like, oh, obviously. There's a huge button on here, but I didn't press it. So she presses the button. She turns into the Pink Ranger. Everybody transforms. They're like, yo, we're the Dino Charge Rangers. Stuff like that. And then they fight as a team for the first time. They defeat the monster, as usual. They go back to the command center type of thing. They're like, you guys are the Power Rangers. I'm like, yeah, Power Rangers, Dino Charge. That's the end of that episode. So, my thoughts on it. This is wow. This is a really good show. Like, it's not even a good Power Ranger show. Like, it is a good Power Ranger show, but it's not just a good Power Ranger show. Like, this is just an entertaining show to watch. Like, I would just watch it if I never knew anything about Power Rangers. Like, this is just cool. Like, it's just, the writing is good, the acting is good, everything's so much better. It doesn't feel like, I mean, it does feel like Power Rangers, but it doesn't feel like the past Power Rangers. You know, and I thought this was an improvement of the first episode. I really liked the first episode, but I like how you got to see all the Rangers in this episode and everything. You know, I thought that was pretty cool. And then they had to fight the monster. And I liked how you didn't see all the Rangers in the first episode, and then this one you did. You know, it's kind of different from traditional Power Rangers where you get introduced to all the Rangers first. I don't know, I just thought it was pretty cool. So, oh yeah, and at the end of the episode, we're talking about Sledge and everything. And he goes, Sledge is my boy, he's sick, he's cool. And, so yeah, this is a good episode. I really enjoyed this episode. You know, they just keep getting better and better. Like, every episode, they just keep topping it. Like, this could be one of the greatest seasons of Power Rangers, I believe. Not yet, obviously, because there's only 2 episodes, but at this rate, it could be, like, really good. It's really entertaining as, like, a show in general. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, in episode 3, I'm just gonna give my predictions and thoughts of what I think is gonna happen. So, episode 3. I think they're gonna be like, yeah, we're Power Rangers, and then the Keeper's gonna explain some things to them. And they're like, yo, you have to fight these people, similar to like the second episode. And then Sledge is gonna be like, they got 5 of the Energems. There's 5 more. Go find one. So he sends one of the guys out to find it. And I said this is a similar prediction of episode 2, but I mean, I thought that's what's gonna happen in episode 2. But episode 3, I think he's gonna send one of his monsters down. Sorry for the voice crack. Sends one of his monsters down, and he's like, yo, find these other Energems. And they go find it, and then Keeper's like, you have to find the other Energems. I don't know why he sounds like Batman in that scene. And then he goes try to find the other Energems, and then the Rangers are trying to find the other Energems, and they see one, and they're like, yo, and he's like, yo, the bad guy. They have to fight, and they transform, and they fight the monster. And they're like, yo, you ain't getting this Energem. He's like, yeah, I am. And he takes the Energem, and he flies away. I think the villain is going to have at least one Energem. At least one. That would be cool. So then they'll be like, no, we lost the Energems. And then it'll be like, and then the Keeper will be, oh, you didn't do it. And then Miss Morgan's like, see, this is why you can't be the Pink Ranger. Like, shut up, Miss Morgan. Who are you? Have faith in the Rangers. So the bad guys will take the Dino Charger one, and then the Rangers would be like, no, we lost the Dino Charge thing. And then Sledge would be like, what's just the Dino Charge? This doesn't look like an Energem. This looks like a battery with a picture of a dinosaur on it. And then the person would be like, but it is the Energems. They just turned into Power Ranger things because of modern times. It's like, oh, now it's a battery. Okay. Go get me a gun. Or like a Power Ranger Dino Charge gun. He's like, will do, but I have to get it from one of the Rangers. He'll be like, go get it from one of the Rangers. Like, okay. They'll be like, to be continued. I don't know, I was just rambling, but that'd be cool. I know it's probably not going to be like that, because what I said wasn't good. Like, my prediction for episode 3 wasn't that good. But I have faith in them, and I know that they'll make a good episode 3, so it probably won't be that. But I don't know, I'm just predicting of what I think is going to happen. So, I don't know, I like the morphing. You know, I like their little sort of dance that they do with the flipping of the gun. And I like Riley as a character. He was introduced in this. I like how the team works together and everything. So, I like the bad guys. I like the keeper. I like how the keeper's back. I didn't think he was gonna be back. I thought he was gonna be just dead. But no, he came back. He's still alive somehow. I don't know how. But I like the characters in this episode. I like the conflict. I like where the story was going and everything. So I thought this was a pretty good episode. I think it beat episode 1. I thought it was better than episode 1. Even though episode 1 is still good. I thought this was even better. And I hope episode 3 is even better than this episode. So, because I'll just make the show even awesome. How every episode is better than the one before. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching or listening to me talk about Power Rangers for like I don't know how long, but thank you all for watching this. And if you want to see, you can subscribe if you want to see some more videos. I'm gonna be doing this weekly. So next week I'm doing episode 3 and my prediction for episode 4 and such. So you can subscribe if you want to see that. Leave a comment if you want to comment something. You can like it if you like this video. You can subscribe if you want to see some more. And so yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again when I talk about Power Rangers Dino Charge episode 3, and hopefully, not hopefully, but maybe my prediction will be right. Who knows? I don't. Wait and see. Anyway, guys, so see you next time, and